Good afternoon, Skipper. West Indies fresh from a series win against Bangladesh, T20 series win against Bangladesh. What areas of improvements you want to see in this T20I series and thinking about the World Cup ahead?
Afternoon all. We definitely want to continue to work on getting wickets with the new ball, bowling on the death, and also, from a batting perspective, continue to utilize that power play and form partnerships that can win us games.
All right, just talk about the inclusion of Shimron Hetmeyer. How big of a boost will that be?
Yeah, it's always nice having Hetties in the team. It's wonderful that he passed his fitness test and he showed that he's committed at the moment, and it's nice to have him back. And the guys are looking forward to having him here and for him to obviously contribute with the bats in the field and in the team environment, the team dressing room as well. So we all are looking forward to that.
Finally, from me, West Indies always seem to perform a bit better against India. What's the extra motivation for the West Indies players in T20 formats against India?
I don't know. I guess the guys are. Think the guys are always up to the challenge against India. They wanna obviously show the world what they are made of as well. And I don't know, for some reason we just turn up and perform. Unfortunately, we haven't been getting series win, and that's something we want to happen. We just don't want to perform as players, and the team is still losing. So, looking from the series here, the only thing is on our mind is finding a way to be successful in the series and lifting that title at the end of the 5th game.
Captain, good afternoon.
Yeah.
How pleased are you with your form going into this crucial T20 series with India?
Yeah. Again, I'm happy with my form, as I will, before you told me to take the responsibility to batter number 3. But I'm happy with the way I'm going about it. And I think, last couple of games I left a lot of runs out there, and that's disappointing from my end. And definitely played a part and in the results in the game as well. So obviously, whenever I do get a start, I want to go deeper and deeper into the innings.
And the other thing, Captain, is that I see people try to make this team a one-man band. But what is your vision of the team? What do you want it to be centered around you or around everybody, so everybody can chip in anytime and contribute to a win for the West Indies?
Yeah, for sure. T20 cricket, in order for a team to be successful, yes, we can win games. Players can have wonderful performance and win games for you, but I don't think we're all about that. Winning titles, winning series, and in order for that to happen, everyone needs to contribute. Yes, T20 is a shorter format of the game, and it's easier for guys to contribute. And we as a team, we need to understand that every game is not going to be the same individual that is going to step up, but the other guys need to obviously chip in and play their part as well. And I think so far, in the first 2 T20s we started really well. We had that one person standing out with the bat, but the other guys chipping in, even with the ball as well. So I think we have started well, and the guys have understand that, that is T20 cricket. So looking forward to the series. I don't want to say what's going to happen or what we're looking forward to, but I think we have, we're starting in the right direction in the first 2 games, and we're just looking forward to continuing that.
Hello, Nicholas. Hope you're doing well. I have got 2 questions for you. First one is that we just saw that West Indies got whitewashed in the ODI series, and now we are moving into a 5-match T20I series. So who do you think, like, what have you got an idea of which Indian players are going to be a huge threat for you in this 5-match T20I series, since you've got an idea of their team's momentum in the ODI series and how they go about their business? So which players are you looking forward to tackle or to, target in the Indian side from your perspective? And my second question, I'll do that after my answer. This one.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I think every single player on that team is a threat for us. We've seen that in a game of cricket. It's not just one individual. Our focus is on everyone. Even the guys who are not even playing, that's our focus on. So to be honest, the entire squad is our threat, and we're obviously trying to get a plan to stop them.
All right. So Nicholas, my second question is, you see, you've got this 5 T20I series here in against India, then New Zealand are coming over to West Indies. And of course, after in October, November, you people will be playing the all-important T20 World Cup in Australia. So keeping in mind how how West Indies performed in the recent World Cup, and now you people will be playing in Australia. So how do you think, like, what have you got any targets as a team on personal level while moving towards the T20 World Cup in Australia?
No personal goals. From team, obviously, we want to just keep getting better. We can't control the results, but we know it's different conditions. We have a different team as well, different personalities. We're just looking forward to playing some good cricket, to be honest, just try to get better as individuals. We know once we perform our roles, then the team is going to be successful or have a better chance to be successful.
Nick, in the release today to the media concerning the squad, late selector Desmond Haynes would have spoken about the squad being selected for the 5-match series and the 3 matches against New Zealand. Given the fact that this probably is going to be the only set of international cricket before the squad is named before the World Cup, you're looking to rotate some of the guys. I know you want to win, obviously, but the set time, you're looking to do a lot of rotation during these 8 matches to test out guys in different positions, etc.
Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna be rotating guys. We had a long summer, and all our players need rest. Some players need rest as well. So we're definitely gonna try to rotate players, and I believe in the 14-man squad or the 13-man squad that we have, that everyone is gonna play a part, and we just can't be dependent on the same 11 every single game to obviously get us across the line. So everyone have a role to play, and we're gonna back we're gonna back everyone to obviously perform for us.
Talked to a lot of fast bowlers. Obviously, the World Cup is going to be in Australia. That is the next 0 point of focus. Looking for the fast bowlers to execute their skills in this series, especially from a dead bowling perspective, given where the World Cup is going to be played.
Yeah, 100% agree with you. We know that for a fact. We have some really good fast bowlers who could actually bowl 145 plus, and we're looking forward to see these guys go in the next 2 series. They obviously gain a lot of experience as well, even going into the CPL as well. We want to see these players grow and understand what is required, when it is required. So hopefully this next month or 2 here will do a lot of good for our fast bowlers especially. And now that both formats, we have the same fast bowlers in both formats, and that's obviously going to help the guys a lot, play more cricket together, understanding the game much more. I think this whole summer here has been very knowledgeable for us as players as well. So I'm happy with how the team is shaping up. Obviously the results haven't been in our favor and most times, but the team is shaping up really nicely, and the guys are getting experience, which is wonderful.
Look, this India T20 squad is a bit strong on paper as compared to the ODI. What would some really credible performances against this team do for the morale of this West Indies unit as they head into that World Cup?
Now I'm heading into the World Cup. Obviously, we have qualifiers first, and we need to get through that phase first. Getting a series win here would mean a lot to us. We know as a group we have put in a lot of work this summer. Getting a series win here would do a lot for us, in terms of confidence and as a group. So we're looking forward to just giving it our best shot, continue to dig deep, continue to fight hard for our teammates and the people of the Caribbean. Hopefully we can bring some smiles back in the series here as well. And let's see how it goes.
Thank you. Hi, Nicholas. Just a couple of questions. First one, as obviously there's a lot of focus on Shimron Hetmeyer's return, but you actually welcomed Jason Holder back to the squad as well after him taking a bit of a break. Have you, and I guess I say this with regards to Jason, but it may be someone else, have you given consideration to who is best equipped to play almost like a floating role in this T20 side. There's yourself, there's Shimron, there's Rovman, but someone like Jason can bat anywhere in the order if required. Is that being considered?
Yeah, we definitely considering our options. We saw Odin Smith obviously be the floater in the last game for us. And we are a team that we're not afraid to try different things and new things. So that will definitely be in our plans, and we'll have conversations around it. But yeah, Chase obviously brings a lot of experience as well, and we want to utilize that.
Thank you. Second question, obviously the track port, so Brian, in fact, forget that question. Sorry, I just remember this, Brian Lara. The second question pertains to you. You've had a lot of cricket yourself, and obviously the pressures of captaincy, switching from ODIs to T20s and back again, etc. Just wondering, how do you seek to unwind from it all, from the high level pressure of press conferences and then back on the field, etc.?
It's motivated, obviously, coming and dealing with you guys, and then some guys are telling me to take the responsibility, always questioning my form. I think it's very motivating for me because I don't want to say prove people wrong, but I want to stand up to the challenge, and I want to accept it, and I want to go there and obviously lead from the front. And I'm enjoying my crickets at the moment. I'm enjoying every challenge that this captaincy has brought to me so far, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm trying my best to switch off when there's not any cricket going on. So I'm trying to obviously keep myself fresh when I can. But again, I'm enjoying it, and I think that's the most important part of it.
Thank you, Captain. Much appreciated.
The final indication that I'm seeing is from Gerard Morris Seeley from Sportsmat. And I just had one coming from Sachin Ramsubag. So after Sachin, we'll end today's engagement. Gerard, go ahead.
Hi, thanks, Dario. Hello, Nick. Just one question for you. With you, Brandon King, and Robman Powell being amongst the highest run scorers in T20s this year, do you think that boosts the morale for the remainder of the team to step up and score some runs and just follow suit from your lead?
It's not something we focus on because we know even Brandon King, Rafi, myself, we just try to get better as players. But definitely seeing it out there, it means a lot. It means that we are doing something right. We haven't seen guys performing, and being on top of the chart for the year in terms of runs, even wickets as well, for a long time. So we're happy that we are contributing, and obviously we're starting to win games as well. So I think the team is, at least it's not just one player. And normally we have one player who is always standing out, but it's really nice to see there's other players who actually contribute and doing well for themselves. And from a personal confidence level, I know Brandon and Rothman is really confident, and they're happy with how they are battling in ODI and in T20 cricket. Even Akil Hussain, the way he's been performing with the ball for us as well has been tremendous. And the guys are, we have guys that's stepping up and actually, among the best in the world. And that's something that's really, really inspiring for our team. And we're looking forward to other guys contributing much more as well.
First off, good job on wrapping the doubles. Secondly, Brian Lara Stadium, the pitch there is known for high scores at the domestic level. Do you think that you all will have the capabilities of putting up a very tremendous total against a very potent India batting lineup tomorrow, being the first T20 to be ever played in the international level at the Brian Lara Academy?
I believe we can. We definitely will. But we just need to do the right things. We know Brian Lara, the conditions, they are really good for batting. And I think the batsmen are looking forward to that challenge. Maybe India batsmen are looking forward to that challenge as well. But I think it's going to come down to skills and execution. India is a good team. We have good players as well. We are starting to become a good team as well. So I think the challenge is going to be there. I think it's all about execution tomorrow.
Keeper, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, thank you. I hope you're doing well. My question is a short one. It's regarding the spin bowling attack of the West Indies right now. There was a time when the West Indies had a really strong spin bowling lineup. You guys had Samuel Badri, Sunil Narayan, and they played a key role in winning 2 World Cups for West Indies. Right now, you have Hayden Walsh Jr., you have Akil Hussain. Do you think these guys can fill the space left by Narayan and Bardri, or do you think there other youngsters in the pipeline that are going to do well in the future for the West Indies, considering the fact that the Indians play spin really well?
Tough question. Obviously Samuel Badri, so Narayan, obviously they were number one and number two in the world. They did their job really well. For me to ask Akil and Hayden to be like that, it's always going to take time. Sunil and Badri have a lot of experience. Akil and Hayden just started international cricket, and there's a long way for them to go. I think we just need to give them the space to learn, to understand their craft as well as they can. Just have patience with them. I don't want to put additional pressure on them. Yes, the Indians can bat spin well, but they still out against spin as well. So from my side, it's not about putting pressure on Akil and Hayden. I just want them to express themselves and enjoy the game, enjoy every moment that they spend on the cricket field. And I believe that they'll do special things for this team.